Now you need to understand first things like DHTML is a dynamic. What makes it dynamic is are the events, and how are events? Events are manipulated by the elements inside the coding part of a program, and how it is like you do on click or something like this when a button is pressed, and when you take your cursor above up, or you take your cursor down, then the events are called. And whenever we call an event, uh, then the event, you cannot say that event are called. Firstly, you subscribe an event by making some actions on the elements. So this programming we are doing today is we are taking the example on subscribing the events. So firstly what we will do is we will take a function subscribe event, and then inside it what we will do is we write a message that says alert. You have successfully, have spelling is wrong, yeah, you have successfully subscribed an event. So it is simple program. What you have to do is you have to create a function that will tell you how the event has been occurred, and then inside the body you have to create an input tag, and inside it by the attribute type equals to submit, and the value equals to on click event. I'm saying, I think yeah. Now we need to write the subscribe event function inside on click, and then the input tag close. I think there is a name left, I guess. Yeah, name equals to, then you have to write inside it submit. Just copy and paste this submit here inside the double inverted commas and save. You can see a button has been created that by clicking this you say you have successfully subscribed an event. So this is how events take place. You can do it more by yourself. Now we need to navigate. So what we want to do is we want to press something and then we want to go to the home page of Google. So what how we are going to do is we need to create a function that says navigate to Google, and inside it what we are going to do is just remember this location.href equals to, inside the double inverted commas you need to write the URL of Google homepage. So that is http colon forward slash www.google.com, and then the double inverted commas close, and then the terminator close. Inside the body what you need to do is you need to create a button, and then the attribute on click equals to, you need to put this function inside this on click, and then close it, close the double inverted commas, and the name of this button will be click me, and the button tag closed, then the paragraph tag closed. Now file, save, go to browser. You can see click me. When you click it, the Google homepage, you can see the Google homepage. Yes. Now we need to do the styling in DHTML. So what you need to do is you need to take down those script tag, and you need to write in style in place of script. So after that what you need to do is you need to have paragraph p for paragraph. Inside it with the curly braces you need to write font size colon 50 and color will be red. And inside the body what you need to do is paragraph, start the paragraph tag, styling in DHTML, and paragraph tag closed. File, save. You can see the styling in DHTML. This was a simple program for the styling, and you know I was giving you the hint for the styling, so you did not need to get afraid how this will happen or why this will happen. This is just a simple program. As you have done in CSS or HTML, you would do similarly like this here.